Looks like we are up and ready. All right, let's get out of here. Well, welcome back to the channel, people. This is the Pitch Side Report. We talk about soccer, football, the beautiful game we love. We're bringing out the match day previews. We're going to obviously start with Manchester United. If you're under a rock, the last game they played versus Twente was absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage. Definitely should have been but definitely should have been a game that we won. And it's it's one of those things where it's not surprising. I know I mentioned through the month of September, a lot of the games we truly should have won overall. And, to see where we're at with the players that we have, I still think is very disappointing. I think I'm definitely on the side of Ten Hag out 100%. And that's just, I feel like we have solid players overall, right? Like, I don't like Bruno. I don't like Rasmus Højlund. I don't like Rashford. But overall, the players are still decent and should be getting a job done, especially against a team like Twente here, which if you saw this game, Twente could have won it. They really were in it. Now, they didn't dominate us, but, I mean, again, the way we scored wasn't even, it was like a deflection, got to Eriksson, beautiful strike, went in. So that's not the way that I want to be winning games as a Manchester United fan. So, yeah, disappointing. And the only way to get Ten Hag out is to lose. I'm not hoping we lose over the weekend, but it's just a shame. It's just a shame the way that we set up. It's a shame that the way they play. Bruno was terrible over the weekend. I mean, over the week. And it's one of those ones where it's so tough to get exciting and get up and ready for these games, knowing that you'll probably be disappointed by the end. So we got Tottenham over the weekend. It is a home game for us, so obviously, and it's against Tottenham. So that's a team that we should win regardless. Back in the day when I was growing up, that's a team we smoke. I know times have changed, but the expectations and the players, individual players that we have on the field should beat this team. No issues. So hopefully we can get hopefully we can lose. So that way Ten Hag can be sacked, because I feel like that's the only way for him to be sacked, and it needs to be through this time. We have some games that are quite difficult. What place are I guess while I'm here. So right now we're in 11th. Tottenham is in 10th. Their goal jaws for us is 0, of course. Theirs is 4. So they're at least been able to defend and score. I feel like their schedule's not been as difficult. I mean, not as easy as ours either. So it's definitely a game I can see us losing. Okay. Of course, it's gonna matter about the team lineups, which we'll have some. I'll go over the preview of the lineups, what they possibly could be. But as you know, those change. Just let's say an injury happens or something like that during the time. But yeah, let's go back to where I was talking about before. So like I said, Manchester United, why does it go all the way back like that? They should be winning through September. Okay, Liverpool, we got smoked. Southampton, terrible team, probably going down. Barnsley should have been a game we kept the confidence, and we go to Crystal Palace, who has no attacking threats really anymore. No scoring. Really, they're not scoring this year. 0-0. Twente, a team we should beat. 1-1. So quite a disappointing September. And then the next matchups, we have Porto, Aston Villa. Is Brentford home or away? Okay, Brentford's home. So, but we can lose to Brentford easily. So, yeah, man. I don't know what your thoughts are as far as what you expect Ten Hag to do. Are you giving him more time? Are you or are you Ten Hag out already? I'll be honest, I'm more on the Ten Hag out already side, which I've been Ten Hag out for a minute now, so that's not much a surprise. Let's go see these preview lineups. Why is this being done? check out the predicted lineups. Where's the article I checked out earlier? Whatever, we'll check out Sporting News. Okay. I don't even know why they would mention Luke Shaw. Liniero should be getting closer to coming back. Mason Mount. Mason Mount is so god awful. Okay, so Man United predicted 11 lineup. Obviously, Unana, Mazar. So basically, the same team that we started against Twente with. That team that we had with Twente was basically a starting lineup, minus 2 players, Ugarte and Maguire, and we barely scraped by. So I honestly could see us losing this game. I really, truly could. Looks like Rasmus Højlund is going to be this... Fuck. Oh my God, Rasmus Højlund, bro. Rasmus Højlund's garbage, too. I mean, I get that he came on for a quick cameo last weekend, but his quality on the field and his quality is just not there. The touch is not there, his skillful level. Maybe another manager can make it work, but I feel like he's the type of defender that you get him in the box and you try to score in that way. So it's just a shame how we're using these players. Rashford, Fernandez, Garnacho. Like, that's the 4, and Højlund. It's a shame. Xerxes should be the head starter. I don't know if he's injured. Doesn't seem like it. But Ten Hag again, making these weird choices. It's not a surprise. It's something that he's done before. Looks like I'm having some internet issues. And then on the other end, we got Oro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogi, Kulusevski, Bentancur, Madison, Brendan Johnson, Solanke, and Son. You know, I could see them playing a lot better than people are expecting. I really could. I could see them playing a lot better. I would say my prediction for the game would probably be for Tottenham versus Manchester United. I'd say that it'd be 1-0, 1-1. I'm going to call that it's going to be a tie overall. Let me get out of this because I don't know why it's freezing up. Oh, looks like we have someone viewing. All right, let's go. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Trying to wait for this page to come back and load. My goodness. Okay. All right, so yeah. For the Tottenham versus Manchester United, I'm calling 1-1 overall. I hope Manchester United lose the game. And like I said, I'm an optimistic guy, okay? I'm a Manchester United fan all my life when I had to watch him on VHS. But we got to get this guy out of here because we actually have a team. Like, people are shitting on all these players because they're not put in the right positions. Let me know if you feel me on that. Because, I mean, look, I don't like Bruno, okay? But he can be creative. He has a place. He can find a place. Not the fucking captain of the team, but he can find a place on Manchester United. I don't care for Rashford anymore, but he's still better than players like Martinelli. You know what I mean? He's still better than other players on these Premier League teams in his position, given you don't expect too much from him, if that makes any sense. But, okay, Rasmus Højlund, not a fan. I'm really not a fan. I don't see how that could work. But still, overall, I'm going to go with the 1-1 draw. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments as far as Manchester United versus Tottenham. And then, yeah, let's go over all these other games because that's what we do here on the Pitch Side Report, man. That's what we do. All right, so Newcastle versus Manchester City. Manchester City. I mean, they're just so dominant. Newcastle's been a wavering the last weekend. So maybe they'll, want to try to rebound. But I'm going to put my money on Man City. I got to start trying to keep track of these so that way I can Um, so that way I can just be able to keep score to see about like I'm right or not. Okay, Chelsea versus Brighton. Decent game there. Chelsea's home. Yeah, Chelsea. I feel like they're gonna keep rolling. I feel like they're just now starting to click. That manager's starting to get them really dialed in. You saw how they dominated through the week. I expect to see that continue. Brentford versus West Ham. Odds are saying Brentford, but home team. I'm going to call West Ham on this one. I'm going to call West Ham 2-1, or I'm going to call 1-1 draw. Everton Crystal Palace. Bro, this might as well be a relegation battle. Everton. Bro, wow, tie. Because they're both shit this season. I'm going to call Everton winning 1-0. Or 1-1. Well, you can't win 1-1. I have to pick a score. So Everton 1-0 against Crystal Palace. Arsenal Leicester City. Oh wow. Odds are highly in favor for Arsenal. And I think the bookies are going to be right on this one. I think Arteta has Arsenal playing in a manner that's just different, right? Like, we can agree or disagree whether that play style is good or not. In my opinion, not a fan of that play style. But it's getting the job done. So if they were able to win the title, yes, people would say you guys played shit soccer, but they can say they won the title. So it's a double-edged sword. You don't like to see how soccer's headed as far as the playing styles, if that were the case for a champion, but you can't knock him for using the players that he has the best way he possibly can. So I'm going to call Arsenal winning this one. I'm going to say 2-0. 2-0 Arsenal. Nottingham Forest, Fulham. Fulham's the away team, so I'm going to give this one to Nottingham Forest. You know what? I'm going to say this one's going to be a draw. 1-1. Fulham's not bad, but I don't think Nottingham Forest is a team that will sleep on them. You know what I mean? Like, when Fulham goes against better teams, the better team sleeps on Fulham thinking they suck, but they actually got some ballers on that team, especially defensive-wise and midfield-wise. Wolves versus Liverpool. I will say that Liverpool will probably get this W. They are the away team, but, Liverpool, they dominated through the week. Wolves don't have much firing power options anymore, so I'm going to give this one to Liverpool. Liverpool score 2-0. 2-0. Ooh. Ipswich Town versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa. I'm going to give this one Aston Villa. 2-0. 2-0. Manchester United versus Tottenham. I'm going to give this one to Tottenham 2-1. 2-1 we lose. 2-1. Bournemouth versus Southampton. Bournemouth. I'm going to give this one to them. Home team. I think this one might be a draw, though. I'm going to say 1-1. Because Southampton, they know that every game matters and every point matters against these lower teams. So I think they're going to be giving it their all. But that's the match day 6 recap or review preview. So if you made it this far, this is the Pitch Side Report. All right, we talk about soccer, football, the beautiful game that we all love. If you made it this far, if you could leave a like, drop a comment on your team. Maybe if I got the prediction incorrect, let me know what you think about what the previous or the upcoming weekend has in store for us. Yeah, that's really going to be it, though. I'll do a recap of the weekend video. I want to try to do more specific videos, maybe just on each game. So we'll see how that works out. I might try something new this weekend, but we shall see. If you made it this far, like I said, I really appreciate you watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. All right, so y'all have a blessed week, or a blessed weekend, if I might say.